Hi, patrons! It's good to talk to you again. It's been a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Alright, maybe 8 months. A lot can happen in 8 months. I've been teaching choir to middle schoolers in a pandemic. What a time that's been. I made a musical. Maybe not quite a musical, but almost a musical. My sister got married, and eventually I needed to sleep, but I'm back. I'm back, babies, and I have some exciting news to share, some exciting projects to share that involve you all, that involve all of you wonderful patrons. So those of you that were with me on Patreon back in 2020 will be familiar with this project idea, with this creative direction. And I began a project back in 2020 that I called Requiem Silvarum, Requiem for the Wilderness. And it's more of a broad creative direction that's about rebuilding relationship between humans and ecosystems through music, through performance, through immersive experiences within a habitat. This year I'm looking to deepen that project in ecosystems outside of the state of Minnesota. I'm gonna hit the road, head out to the West Coast, gonna see friends and family, loved ones that I haven't seen in a long time, and I'm going to have my field recorder in tow. And I'm gonna collect sounds from these soundscapes. I'm gonna get myself out into these places and acquaint myself to the ecosystems that I'm passing through. And I'm gonna see what comes of it. There's gonna be the Great Plains, the Rocky Mountains, the forests of the Pacific Coast Ranges, and of course the Pacific Coast itself. Then at the end of August, I'm going to Alaska. I'll be one of the artists in residence through the Alaska State Park system. I'll be on an island called Grindal Island in southeast Alaska, also within temperate rainforest within the Tongass National Forest. And my task is just going to be to immerse myself in the ecosystem of this island and build some sort of relationship to that place. And again, see what comes of it. So these are really exciting opportunities for me to deepen my understanding of how I as a human, and therefore perhaps other humans, can rekindle sacred connection with place, with landscape, with ecosystems, with more than human beings that surround us wherever we go. And so where do you come in, patrons? I'm going to revamp this page, switching it from a per creation subscription basis to a monthly subscription basis. And what you're going to get in this experience is behind the scenes looks at my process through this road trip in July, through my time in Alaska. You'll get snippets of songs, snippets of poems, you'll get updates and stories, narrative, you will get field recordings, you will get insights into the cool things that I'm learning about being in these places. And ultimately, you'll get advanced access to whatever creation is the result of these explorations. I would imagine that it's something similar to the podcast episodes that I put out through 2020, the Walks in the Woods, if you all remember those. So, I look forward to having you along with me on this journey. I look forward to what I'm going to discover and what we're going to discover together. And I'm so grateful to have you on my side on this. If you've been enjoying this content, if you've been enjoying my Patreon journey, share this with your communities. Share with your friends and family. The more the merrier, truly. All right. Take care. We'll be in touch soon. Much love. Mwah.